Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today we're bringing you another Eternal video, and I'm doing two back-to-back because tomorrow, Saturday, we do have the first Eternal Runeterra open. So I'm trying to give you guys some extra decks to know, to practice for tomorrow's open. And today's deck is this abomination that was created by Drizzle. Now, obviously, we have seen a lot of versions of Elusives with Targon before, using the kill package, but this version that Drizzle has started showcasing and that has a crazy like 60+% win rate plays some of the new cards from the new expansion, such as Barnacle, One Willy New Fish, right? And the newly buffed Targonian Tailstones and Blessing of Targons. Those are really the biggest changes here in this list that allow us to make our Elusives really big threat and just finish the opponents off in like 2-3 turns. It's actually crazy how fast this deck can win. So if you love the elusive nonsense, let's jump ahead and see how these games go. If you liked today's video, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. I'll see you at the end of the video for some mulligan tips. Enjoy. In this matchup, we're going against Aatrox Kayn. They don't play the elusive blocker anymore, right? So I don't have to really worry about that. I don't hit the Targonian Tailstones, but I'm gonna just rely on getting another elusive. So we have the Purifying Flame. The Sparklify is a great elusive to get. So we can go Purifying Flames and then drop down the Zoe. Or we can go Zoe now with Barnacles and get the coin. And just wait for another elusive, and then we can go pass in turn 3 and then go Purifying Flame into Sparklify and something else. I guess the punish is if I don't get another elusive, then the Purifying Flame does nothing. Okay. The damage here doesn't really matter to me as much, just because we know that we'll have the lifesteal later. I guess the opponent could easily have a way to stop the lifesteal though, right? They could easily just go for the strike. Let's say that I don't get another elusive here. And I cannot play the Purifying Flames. Like what I'm concerned about is the Furious Wilder. If the opponent has the Furious Wilder to kill this guy here, that could be a problem. I guess we'll go like this for now and at least be able to keep this girl alive. I'm kind of in a position where I need to start doing something. So I still need to play around the Furious Wilder, I think. So maybe we go here first. That's the only downside of having the Sparklify, is that sometimes it feels like if you don't get anything, then it's going to be a problem, right? Like if you don't get another unit, it makes it kind of hard to use that Purifying Flames. Okay. So that's 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Because it's exactly what I'm looking for. We can go like this. I guess, you know what? I'm going to spread it out. I'm going to just spread it out for now. And I'm going to drop this little girl right here. Drop another one next turn. Opponent's going to have the Furious Wilder like we talked about, right? But then we have a second one. That's why I wanted to spread it out, right? So the opponent can go for the first one, and that's fine. We'll have the second one available for us. So we'll go here. Second Furious Wilder. Oh, Unforgiving Cold doesn't have either of them. Okay, so we have 2 coins here. So we technically have 5 mana. We could put the Barnacles here. Or we can just go Blessing of Targon plus the coin. So if we go Fizz, go Serpent, go Coin, Blessing of Targon here, just lifesteal back up, We can kill one of their units if we like. I don't think it's necessary. I think I don't want to give them the equipment back. I think we just go here. And next time we're leveling up the Zoe. And get another coin back as well. So let's see, let's see. Purifying Flames doesn't really do anything anymore. 1 damage? You know 1 damage is not enough, right? Because we can now beat... Okay, so the 1 damage that I do need to worry about is the fact that the opponent could attack with the Kayn again. So I think we just go like this. We don't need to level up the Zoe. It's not necessary. We get another coin for the barnacles. We can go ahead... yeah, we can go ahead and do it like this and just have the battle bombs. Okay. Opponent has the strike. But the strike doesn't really work. The strike doesn't really work for them, right? I was hoping to get the spell shield. Because we actually don't beat the Unforgiving Call. So we don't beat the Unforgiving Call. Because we don't have enough hand buffs. And enough buffs to actually be able to do it. If we go 3 here, gonna be 4. So this would allow us to beat the Unforgiving Call, right? So we go like this, play the Esmas, and have the battle bonds. So we're able to beat the Unforgiving Call here, because even if the opponent freezes 2 of my units, we can do battle bonds after and get +4 +2 in each of the units. And it's crazy how this deck can just do that. Like, we just literally ignore everything that the opponent was trying to do to us, took all those attacks, and just still won. So GG's. In this match, we're going up against Ryze. The recalls are kind of annoying, actually. So the recalls are very annoying because I have a lot of buffs that are kind of like permanent buffs, right? Like Blessing of Targans. So having the recall could be a little bit of a problem. We could just wait for the Purifying Flames instead of playing the Zoe now. But again, I'm still punished by the opponent having recalls. I guess we can put it on the Fizz though. They can't really deal with the Fizz. They can't recall the Fizz.
It is time.
So that's not bad actually. We can do it on the Fizz. We can do it on the Zoe. And just go like this. Let's start with Zoe first. I don't have anything to protect the Fizz, so I don't want to play the Fizz right now. Even if the opponent gets Shard of Vengeance, like I cannot attack. I mean, I guess I could attack with the Fizz into the dragon, and the opponent's probably not gonna do anything about it. But still, the opponent tapped out of the recall though, so I can just play the Fizz now and just hit them for 8. So because the opponent tapped out of the recall, I can play the Fizz. I'm still a little bit worried about the fact that I don't have any spells to protect the Fizz with. But I will have the Zoe Super Cool Chant, which will be enough. Like, opponent has to block this Fizz. They played double Delve, but didn't have anything else to protect it with. So now that kind of gets screwed over here. They will be able to heal 2 again next turn because of the Dragon Link, but lowly, the opponent's going to have a hard time dealing with this Fizz. Like, this Fizz is ideal for us. But I need to have other stuff that I can put on the Fizz. Okay. That's a great spell. That's a great spell. Shard Betrayal. Sure. Let's go ahead and play the Winged Messenger. It means we won't be able to use the Celestial Blessing with anything in our hand, but at least it means that we can prevent the Zoe from dying here. So we get to stop the Zoe from dying here. The opponent can push their 2 damage, and they will have another 2 next turn. We have 6, so I guess we can go Super Cool Chant. The other option... No, I think I like it like this. I think I'm gonna go super cool Shan. Let's pick this Trickster, because I don't have a lot of units, right? Attack again, and I know I have the Celestial Blessing to protect my Fizz against a recall. Okay, beautiful. Opponent, if opponent has another shard, they'd be able to quote-unquote kill this Winged Messenger. So we'll have to probably do the Celestial Blessing, and we still have the super cool oh.
For the day when this is over.
So we just go all in on the Fizz, right? We just go all in on the Fizz, knowing that the opponent cannot really kill this Fizz. A second shard kills the Winged Messenger. We have Super Cool Shine and Celestial Blessing as cheap spells to stop the Fizz. Opponent doesn't even get a heal here. Yeah, they get the next shard. Go ahead, you shard Betrayal. Do I let this Zoe die? Does it matter if she dies? I guess is my question. Opponent's gonna go for the Shower of Hope. The problem here is that the opponent will be able to trigger this Ryze. But if they attack with the Ryze, I can just block with the Fizz. So they get to kill the Winged Messenger. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this Esmus, knowing that he could potentially just die to the Shower Betrayal, because I know that I can block the Ryze. If the Ryze attacks, I can just block the Ryze. So I know that I'm able to block the Ryze. Opponent still needs to find multiple spells to stop this Fizz. So if they attack with Ryze, we lose the Esmus, where the opponent loses more than just that. The opponent loses their Ryze. We have Battle Bonds, and we have, again, quite a bit of spells to do what we need to do. Ruthless Predator? That gets punished by Battle Bonds, so the opponent's gonna pull the Fizz. Ha! So now I don't even lose the Esmus. Now I just get to survive and have multiple elusive units, and I get the coin back. So now I get the coin and just go ahead and do this next turn. Okay, I'm kind of shocked that the opponent went for it that way and thought that we had no way to protect this Fizz. Like, oh wait, we didn't put the elusive on it. We didn't put the elusive on the Fizz. That's alright. Oh, we just threw the game, right? I needed to play for the coin. I went too fast. Obviously, opponent could have a recall here. If they let themselves lose this Ryze, I think I'm fine with that. I guess let's keep this Fizz alive, right? If I'm gonna win, I'm gonna need this Fizz alive. I know that the opponent definitely has a recall. I need to keep this Fizz alive. I went too fast. I went too fast. I got so distracted by the opponent that I went way too fast. So opponent gets to keep the Ryze. We'll go ahead and pass. If the opponent finds the last two shards, they get there. So if the opponent does find the last two shards, they will get there.
I will stand this madness no longer.
Let's go Esmus again. Opponent has 8 mana to find those 2 shards and have multiple draws. Okay, that's one. They get a draw. They get the mana back, right? You always pick the Shard Reverence here. I guess here's one thought. We could technically stun the Ryze. So we could technically stun the Ryze, right? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, opponent has the last shot, right? It doesn't matter. I should be able to stun this Ryze. What I need to do is play this one first before the Zoe dies. And then we only lose to the deny, right? We lose to the deny. Because the opponent's not gonna have enough mana to replay the Ryze, even if they have a recall. Okay, so if you have it, you have it. I can't believe I just lost the game like that. Alright, you have the deny? If you have it, you have it. I can't stop you. I cannot stop this. The opponent has enough spells. Next time we have 4. But we have to spend 1 spell to trigger the elusive. So we need to draw 1 more spell for me to feel comfortable being able to beat the Rune Prism plus everything else next turn. Is the opponent really gonna give up here? My dude, you have like, what? They have 12 mana next turn? Like you definitely have the way to stop this Fizz. You have a 2 mana stun, which leaves you with 10 mana, and we only have 3 spells. Wow. It doesn't matter summoning anything else, right? We either find the spells or we don't. So summoning anything else doesn't matter here. We either find the spells or we don't. Opponent has 9, including a 2 mana stun. We don't find the spells, so we're gonna start here. And if the opponent has multiple ways to get there, right? If the opponent doesn't find 3 spells to stop the Fizz, we're okay. So that's 1. So Homecoming and like any 2 recalls does it for them. Any 2 recalls does it for them. All right, that's 2. You have number 3. They can get back to 4 mana with the coin. So they can get back to 4 mana with the coin and have another Homecoming. Alright, they got it. Or the stun. What? What? So now it has to be exactly... Wait, I was gonna surrender. I was already looking to surrender there. Alright, so I'm bad. That's what we found out in this game, that I'm bad. GG's. In this match, we're gonna get Seraphine, Samira, and Ezreal. So we need to be just worried about the removal that the opponent might have. As much as I like the Barnacles, I think I have to look for Fizz. I think I have to look for Fizz or Purifying Flames. We get the Purifying Flames. So the Purifying Flames is really good because it puts my units out of range of the opponent's removal. And that's going to be very important. So we can go Purifying Flames into Esmus. What if we go on the second Esmus? I like it. I like this. And I think we can pass. If the opponent wants to just pass with this much mana open, that's cool with us.
Just an impression.
Okay. You're not attacking here, right? I disagree with this attack so much. Wow. So now we get to play Esmus into second Esmus into Shade Stalker. And just have a whole train of support enabled. Even if you have Flock here, that's okay. I mean, yeah, go ahead. Just disintegrate all you want, my friend. Disintegrate all you want. You're gonna have to spend... I guess if they go for a thermal here, it's probably better to just go for the Celestial Blessing. And that's if the Shine doesn't hit this Esmus. So we get the shine down. We had a different Esmos. Okay, hits the Winged Messenger. That's fine. Let's go Esmos again into the Shade Stalker. Okay. I guess you could have the way to kill the Shade Stalker before I buff her up. But the opponent's not going to have enough removal for everything that we're throwing at them. Alright, they have it. So they have Aftershock here. Seraphine, Samira gets reset. We push 2. We have another Esmos in our hand. Opponent's going to get the times 2 damage here. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna just Bar Knuckle. Here. And I'm down to just have this Esmos, okay. So the opponent gets their an elusive blocker. I guess we can just go ahead and play the Winged Messenger here. Even if the opponent challenges, I'm fine. You can play a second Esmos. And again, just continue putting just so much... What? Block, right? So this is telling me flock. I'll give you both. And I'll let you choose which one you want to flock. All out. Okay. I was playing around flock. I wasn't playing around all out. I completely forgot about all out being a thing in this decks. I haven't seen the all out in a while. So we lose the Esmos and don't get the Bar Knuckle value from it, which is definitely going to be a problem. That's definitely going to be a problem. I guess we can go... We can go second Esmos into Bar Knuckles. Even if the opponent has a flock, it won't kill the messenger unless the opponent also commits the Victor spell. Yeah, so they have the 2 from the Victor spell, but it's not going to be enough unless they commit both of them to this card. They could have a Scorched Earth, I guess. It was definitely a throw for me to block that Samira when we had to play around all out. Because I would have much rather keep my Esmos than the Winged Messenger, right? So it would have probably been better to block with the Esmos the other way. Opponent has 1. Now let's go here, right? Let's go here. Push this damage. We have the Tailstone. So opponent hasn't leveled up Samira. They will level her right now because they already have her leveled up.
Don't hold anything back.
A little bit of a throw on my part that might actually cause me to be in a very bad position. Depending on what the opponent does here in the following turn. They won't have the Samira spell until later. We're pushing 8 damage here. We'll have the Blessing of Target to push lethal next turn. So he's gonna get hit by the Shine. Fizz would have been better.
Hope they're watching.
Okay. Why don't we just block her and just hush her if the opponent wants to be greedy? No, that's crazy, right? I think at this point we can just play the Fizz and we're chilling. We can just pass. I don't need to do anything right now because I want to play around the rally. I need to do absolutely nothing right now. Because if the opponent has to wait to rally here, now they have the challenger to challenge the Fizz. I want to have the Blessing of Target instead of hushing Samira here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If opponent gets another 0-cost spell, they get the challenge. So I guess I should be careful. I should force them to play their cards out before we actually play the Fizz. I should probably force them to play their cards out before we play the Fizz, right? Like if they spend no mana here, we can still just develop Fizz first. I guess the opponent will have the rally at the start of the next turn. Cloud Pleaser. Okay, so that creates a new 2-cost card. So it's not enough. It's not enough. This is 3, 4, 5 with the last one. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead with the Zoe into the Fizz. Knowing that the opponent doesn't have the challenge. Knowing that the opponent doesn't have the challenge into the Netstar, so we can go Tailstones here, go like this. Now, we know that the opponent has the 2-mana Victor spell, so I'm going to actually buff the Zoe over buffing anything else, so that we play around that 2-mana strike. We have access to Blessing of Targon plus Playful Trickster. Disintegrate.
Blink and you'll miss me. Isn't it thrilling?
Opponent played their challenger last turn, right? So how crazy is it for us to just go like this and just rally after the attack? Force the opponent to have to commit a Disintegrate? Yeah, so now we just rally. Opponent doesn't have the challenger anymore because they used the last turn. So we just win. Alright. And we get a super cool shot. We have the Blessing of Target. We attack again. And that's game. A big misplay blocking the Samira the way that I did with the Esmus. I think I like forcing the all out, by the way. But I think I should have not blocked. No, I think I should have just not blocked the Samira at all. This game would have been over 2 turns earlier if I still have my Elusives. So, GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Teemo Caitlyn. Okay, so this should be a good matchup for them, potentially, because they have Elusive blockers. They have a lot of good cards, right? I want to see if I can find... I wanted to find the handbuffs, right? I wanted to find the Purifying Flames to begin with. I love the Earth music. I love the Earth music. Okay, so the opponent kept 3 cards. So the chances of them having Teemo are pretty good. Huh. How do we do this? This is not great. I guess we can just Fizz and just play the Blessing of Target and the Fizz and just play for the Fizz. Yeah, let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and do this. Next time we'll do Esmus into Shade Stalker. Let's just push the 5 damage. This puts me out of range of Brittle Steel, right? So I don't hate it. So it puts me out of range of the Brittle Steel, which is pretty darn good for us. The Kaylin with their traps is okay, but not a big deal. Alright. So we go Esmus. Do I let them get that 5 damage? The 5 shrooms? Like, opponent has to be worried about me having a way to stop this, right?
Scoping the area.
Wow, they're actually gonna attack with the Teemo. So if I just go here, like, what does the opponent do? That's crazy. I'll let them have it. I'll let them have it. And I'm gonna just drop the Shade Stalker. Just start pushing a lot of pressure. I didn't expect that from the opponent. I'll be honest. Mystic or Aftershock? Okay.
Sisters.
Let's just go like this. Let's just go like this. Just put as much damage as possible. Even if the opponent has access to a Harsh Winds, I'm fine with this. You need to start having some hard freezes to be able to stop this Fizz. Otherwise, you're gonna go down to 7. Here to help. Gives you the 3 health. But I can still block your next turn with the Esmus. Drum solo. You did it. you didn't play 2 cards next time, you only play Aftershock, so you don't get the discount. And they actually just straight up took the 8. So they straight up took the 8. Which is crazy to me. Wow. We have the rally to help us next time to seal the game. Okay, so Sparklefly here. Don't even need to put damage on this. Like, I can literally just block the Caitlyn right here.
More for my collection.
The opponent knows I have elusive blockers, right? Huh.
I'll scout ahead.
Okay, so this is a bait, right? Like, the opponent obviously has a way to save this Teemo. If I block with any of these, right? So if I block with any of these units, the opponent has a way to save the Teemo. So I'm actually gonna block with the Fizz and tell the opponent to screw themselves. They can't stop it with the freeze. They can't stop it with the Elixir of Iron. Yep, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and play this because there's a chance I get a cheap spell here. We don't get the cheap spell, which is a problem, but I guess technically we can keep the Living Legends just in case. So we won't get the elusive from the Fizz unless we commit the Playful Trickster. Oh, never mind. No, I'm just good. I'm just a good player. So I'm just a good player, so I just go like this. Above this one so that this one doesn't get frozen by the Bitter Steel. Because that's the Bitter Steel. Opponent goes for Bitter Steel here and we just go Blessing a target. Oh wait, that's still lethal. It doesn't even matter, right? So that's still lethal here. And that's the game. Yeah. Even against a deck that has some elusive blockers and has the flash bombs and has the mystics, etc. We just overpower them, and this elusive deck is just too much. Way too much, so GG's. In this match, we're against Thresh Nasus. Battle Feast is a problem I need to watch out for. The Fizz is really good against them, though. But I feel like I don't have... Like, I want to have these Bar Knuckles on the Fizz. Like, really badly. But the Battle Bomb seems like a really awkward one to keep. Because the Bar Knuckle gives me access to the coins. And the coins are going to be really good for what we want to do, right? Yeah, let's just drop the Fizz down. I guess Quietus is a problem. Make the opponent think that we have a 2-cost card, a 2-cost spell that could save this Fizz. So this is great. If the opponent has the start, yeah, they have the start. That's what I was thinking. If they have the start, they have the start, right? So they had the start, which is what they needed to actually get to a good position here, where I have to just take it. Yeah, let's just block it. They ended up getting the start that they needed. We can play the Sparklefly and start working on the Sparklefly being our solution to heal back up and then present elusive damage. Opponent will have to have Haste Spike here on one of their units to kill the Sparklefly. If they let the Sparklefly live, I'm chilling. I'm gonna pass here, since the opponent decided not to do anything, and we'll have the Blessing of Target on the Sparklefly. We could go for the Bar Knuckles instead on her. Sure. Yeah, let's go Bar Knuckles here. Interesting. Interesting. We'll go Esmus. Just get this Sparklefly as big as possible. Opponent cannot kill this, right? So if we just go battle bonds here, we're just chilling. Opponent doesn't have a way to actually kill any of these units, and we heal up. The haste pack can only do 3, and we're at 4. And then next turn, we have some answers. Battle Fizz, yeah, Battle Fizz doesn't do anything. We heal back up, we get the coins. We have Blessing of Target plus Celestial Blessing next turn. I mean, yeah, Celestial Blessing and Blessing of Target, right. The opponent can get the Nasus here, but it's not gonna do anything. Okay. Winged Messenger. Oh, that's a good one. I wanted to hit this one, right? I wanted to hit this one. So how crazy is it to just play? So 1 coin gets me to what? Huh. Do I care? I mean, I guess I cannot take damage. So we could just play out this Chase Stalker like this and keep the Blessing of Target to kill an Nasus. Yeah, we could just play the Chase Stalker without Elusive and just have her as a blocker. I don't want to be in range of Atrocity. But I don't want to tap out of the Blessing of Target here, because what I'm going to do is actually just kill this Nasus. Right? So we can go like this, go Blessing of Target, and just kill this Nasus while healing everything back up. Yeah. So just gonna commit like that. We can go attack with everything. That's gonna be 11, I guess. Not enough just yet. Not enough just yet, unless we go ahead and play the Winged Messenger. Guess we can go like this. Put it out of Battle Fizz range. Force the opponent to yeah, force the opponent to have to go for like a haste spike, which we can beat with the Blessing of Target because we have the coins for it. So we go coin, that takes me back to 4 mana, and we have Blessing of Target to beat a haste spike. Yeah, so we go coin, Blessing of Target, just enough to beat the Atrocity as well. And I figured that the opponent had the Atrocity, and that's why I didn't want to risk myself with too little low HP next turn. Let's even make it so that the Chase Stalker can kill the Thresh. And this is where the Bar Knuckles came into clutch, right? Allow me to just have that extra mana to play with to actually stop the opponent from doing what they needed to do. And we ended up finishing the game with 20 HP, even with the start that the opponent had, which was the Ravenous Butcher into the Curse Keeper. So, GG's. In this match, we're going against Katarina and Annie. So it's going to be tie bulk and all those shenanigans and stuff. It is good for them because they'll be able to actually get rid of my elusive units. I probably want to look for Fizz here. So I like the Zoe, but I want to look for Fizz. We don't get the Fizz, but we can wait 2 turns because we'll go for the Purifying Flame before we actually play for the Fizz. Because the Fizz is going to be really difficult for the opponent to be able to deal with. No reason to play Zoe now when we know that the opponent can just go ahead and play a Pie Toss on her. If I could get this Fizz with the Purifying Flames, the opponent's gonna have a hard time dealing with us. Okay. Let's go put in the Sparkle Fly. I wanted to burn mana, so it's not important for us to summon the Zoe right now. Right? It's not important for us to summon the Zoe right now. I kind of want them to burn the mana first. We have Celestial Blessing, and we'll be able to just play the Sparkle Fly here. Okay, yeah, so there's gonna be their Flock, I guess. We'll go here. You can kill the Zoe if you want. I'm still want to push some damage. Alright. Flock. Cool. Guess there's gonna be another Flock here once the opponent plays that Blaze Edge. Just need to put enough elusives on the field that the opponent cannot really deal with them. Blaze Edge again.
This might hurt.
Problem is that since this is Grand, it doesn't actually heal the Spark Apply. That's not a bad draw. We can go Purifying Flames again.
They'll never
So we can go Purifying Flames on this too and just chill. Have the 2 mana for the Celestial Blessing. Opponent's probably gonna have access to the Brahmin next turn, right? We're gonna lose the new fish. Okay, so we lose the new fish, which is kind of annoying. Let's go ahead and just play the Shade Stalker now. That way we can actually play around the Brahmin and be able to actually attack with our Sparkle Fly. So now that I got this though, I kind of just want to play this Zoe. But I think it's probably correct to go here, right? It's probably correct to just push the 7 damage. That's true. So Brahmin. No, I think we go for Zoe, right? The best play opponent has right now is to go Brahmin on the Sparkle Fly. And that allows me to just still set up everything else. Okay, so we're gonna go here. And then we can still get the Winged Messenger online. Do you have the Brahmin now? Okay. I'll allow it. Let's go here and still push 6. I was trying to remember this was buffed to 4, not to 3. I was like, oh, could I have enough? But I never have. Okay, so we lose the Lowstone.
That's not ours.
Or the Asmus in this case. Opponent still doesn't find the second Flock, so we still get to attack with the Sparkle Fly. And next time we can actually just play the Solani out. And be chilling.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
I don't care about taking this damage.
Never going fair.
That's fine. So we know that the opponent has access to the Death Lotus. So the opponent's just gonna lose here now, right? Let's keep this alive, and then next time we play the Brahmin. Opponent has 1 damage that they can deal with the Blaze Edge, and they'll have the Death Lotus, but that's okay.
It's just a nick.
So this does let them kill us with the Pastry plus Death Lotus. If they play the Katarina right away, they'll have access to the Katarina thing. I like the Lowstone. I like this. I like the Orasi. Because I don't think that the opponent can actually beat the Spell Shield unit if we buff up the Esmos, right? Doesn't matter to me. The Sparkle Fly is at 1-1, so doing that is fine. All it does is that now the opponent can actually beat the thing. Opponent could have a Flock for this, and that should be okay. Yeah, we just attack like this, and we have the Esmos now becomes a 7-7 with Spell Shield, which the opponent has to block. So, GG's. Hey, welcome back everyone. Hope you enjoyed today's games. It's just Elusives. This deck is kind of degenerate, to be honest. If the opponent has no way to block or stop your game plan, you literally just win by like turn 5. Because all you need to have is like have 2 Elusives that you're able to buff up pretty highly with Purifying Flames. And if the opponent doesn't have a way to stop those Elusives that are buffed by Purifying Flames, it's almost impossible for them to be able to come back. It's actually so crazy how quickly this deck can just turn on and kill you in 2 turns from 20 to 0. I love it. I love it. I climb pretty highly with this deck. I think I'm over 300 OP right now in the channel ladder. And for good reason. This deck is really, really, really good and can just win so many games and has like over 60% win rate. There's not a lot that needs to be said strategy-wise. Obviously, there is some in-depth stuff that needs to be done with this deck for you to understand. And you saw us making a couple of bad misplays. Let's completely ignore that Fizz, you know, attacking with our Elusive into the Ryze. That never happened. That never happened. Never happened. But anyways, you need to be careful, right? That you're not making misplays the way that I do. Ideally, though, I like having the Purifying Flame in my opening hand when I'm mulliganing. And just getting 2 of my Elusive units to be really big. And that's the start. That's really good against every deck except for Ionia decks that can recall your units, right? So if you're going against a recall deck, that's when you have to be a little bit more careful about committing all these grant buffs, because when they recall it back to your hand, those grant buffs are going to get reset. But if you're not going against Ionia, just slap the Purifying Flame on 2 elusives and just go to town. Especially if you get Fizz and Zoe in your hand plus Purifying Flame. Think about how crazy that is. You play Purifying Flame on turn 3 and are able to play the Zoe and the Fizz right away, right after. It's going to be really, really impossible for opponents to be able to come back for that. As you saw against that Ryze player, that even with our misplays, because they took so much damage early on like that, they were really not able to come back from all the aggression that we were doing onto them. So just keep that in mind of what you can do with the Purifying Flame against any deck that's not really an Ionia deck. Aside from that though, really it's all about timing your buffs. Timing your buffs so that you can actually commit lethal and making your elusives big enough that the opponent cannot deal with them. With that in mind, the cards that I like to keep in my mulligan are Fizz, Zoe, Purifying Flame, and Esmus. I think those are all a really good start to kind of get your game plan going, and probably some of the best elusives that you're going to have in this deck, especially Fizz, because Fizz is not vulnerable to any removal. Of course, the Blessing of Tyrants are going to be really good, right? Really, really good at buffing your elusives even more for just 4 mana to grant them +3/+3, which is going to save them from a lot of the removal that's damage based, like if we're going against a PNC deck. So, pretty straightforward deck. Just slam those elusives and just go from there. Not much else that can be said about that. So, hope you enjoyed today's games. If you did, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Sirturmund. We stream every now and then. And you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Hope you enjoyed today's video showcase, and good luck tomorrow in the Runeterra opening. I'll see you tomorrow for a standard video. Enjoy.